Hey there, I'm Jacob Hansen with the J. Hansen Real Estate Group at Edina Realty. This is a crash course in what it looks like to be buying a house. We're going to go through a lot of different topics, but this video right here is just a short introduction. My name's Jacob. I'm the founder, I guess you would call it, of the J. Hansen Real Estate Group. And what does that group mean? It means I have another partner with me, Ruth Ann Veith, which you'll meet her in later videos, I'm sure. But she is not only my business partner, but she is also my mother. Short introduction of us. We were born and raised here in the Brainerd Lakes area, and I originally graduated from Pequot Lakes High School, went K through 12 there. Graduated in 2010 and left for North Dakota. While I was out there, I did line work, overhead and underground power lines, and that was out in Williston during the oil boom. After that, I moved into diesel mechanics for the Caterpillar dealership out in North Dakota, Butler Machinery. And out there, I was a diesel mechanic to start with, and then I slowly kind of moved towards management roles and things of that sort. They moved me into the parts department so I could understand how that worked. And at that time, I decided to make the move back home and get into real estate. Why did I get into real estate? Well, the big thing was I had realized I had put myself in a really bad situation financially, and it got to the point where I was like, I need to get my life back together. So I went down the whole rabbit trail of Dave Ramsey, get yourself out of debt, pay everything off. And what it did for me is it brought me down the personal development path. It started teaching me more about, how do you better your life? How do you help become a better person, better opportunities, all the things that come along with personal development, improving your life. And everything I saw was get into sales, help people, and invest in real estate. So I said, well, if I can do all three of those things at one time, I'll just help people by selling them real estate, and I'll invest in real estate myself. So that's how I ended up here. That was January of 2020 when I moved back to the Brainerd Lakes area. And it's been an absolute blessing to become part of this real estate world, be able to help customers and build friendships and client bases and all these things. And like many starting off, it's a very hard process to begin a real estate career, begin a real estate business, but over time and effort and a lot of hours and a lot of learning, you end up building a pretty good business. And I was able to do that and bring my mother on my team, Ruth Ann, and now we work together every single day. She says it's the greatest blessing in the world, and I would have to agree. But I got pretty lucky with her as a mom, so there is that part to it. So that being said, that's a short introduction of J. Hansen Real Estate Group and how we got started. If you have any more questions on that, I'd love to talk to you about it, so let me know if you got anything. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next video.